Somebody asked me if being the defensive player of the year isn't good. I'm one of the guys who stood up for the guy. I was on NFL Network standing up for the dude. Hope he plays well. Hope he gets drafted. Hope he gets an opportunity because of all the people that's saying he can't do it. And we heard nothing about Michael Sam. We heard nothing about him all during the draft until it got to the point in the draft where it was like we're getting down to the end of the draft. Will he get drafted? Then we start hearing the craze of Michael Sam, which that I get it. Now you draft him, all that stuff, the lasting image of how he handled getting drafted, fine. Total jubilation. You shared it with your partner and the people who loved you. Great. That's what the draft is all about. A dream realized. Never want to diminish what that means or what that stands for at all. The rawness of it. Loved it. Caught me off guard a little bit, but nonetheless, a real moment. Everything that came after that, it just seems like a dude that's airing arrogance about who he is and what he represents. And to me, it comes across as there's an agenda, and I'm not okay with it. That's all. That's all. If you're saying let me be a player, then let yourself be a player. Shut your mouth. No, I'm not doing any documentaries. Maybe after my first season, maybe let me make a team. Let me get in the doors at least. Let me become a pro. Come on, man. I don't like the way this smells to me, man.
Can I read you something?
Sure.
This is from crossingbroad.com. Said, even though the circumstances are different, imagine if Johnny Manziel brought a reality show to camp. Imagine if Deshaun Jackson did. Chaos. Sam shouldn't be criticized because he's gay, but he also shouldn't be immune to criticism because he's gay. And given the evidence thus far, it's fair to ask whether he's more interested in being a football player
or being a star,
a celebrity.
Absolutely. Thank you. That sums it up for me. You want to be a celebrity. Just say you want to be a celebrity. Now you've been drafted.
Can he be both?
Come out and say, I know I'm not that good. I know I looked at my combine film. I looked at it just like everybody else. I know I'm not fast. I know I'm not explosive out of my hips. I know I'm undersized. I know there are a lot of things. I just did this because I want to be a celebrity. Do it. You were brave enough to come out and say you're gay. Just say you want to be a celebrity. I don't care if I make a team. I just want to be a celebrity. I want to do movies. I want to do a documentary, all that. You've been drafted. It's done. You got it. But don't bring that drama and that confusion of trying to be more than just a football player to a team that believed enough in you to draft your ass. I think that's bogus. That's bogus. Oprah Winfrey? When does OWN have anything to do with the National Football League? You're trying to glamorize it. Like Michael Sam is here. Stand with Sam. What the hell does that mean? Stand with Sam. You want to act like it's not a bad thing? It's not a negative thing to be gay? Then why are you positioning yourself like you're some hero? Stand with Sam. Bitch, you got drafted. What are you talking about, stand with Sam? Where's that message come from? I'm mad now. That bothers me. Stand with Sam. What, somebody against you? Who's against you, bro?
Well, a lot of people are against him.
Oh, please.
Well, look at all the angry tweets.
Please.
Well, you're fooling yourself. You don't think people are against him. Come on, you know that. This hour's keyword for
Don't
cash.
position yourself like it's a negative thing. That's all I'm saying.
This hour's keyword for cash in the multi-market contest is paddle. Call ** win now. That's ** 946 or enter online at 1067thefandc.com/cash by 5:20 Eastern time. Message and data rates apply. If you're randomly selected, we'll call you. And if you know the keyword for cash, you'll win $1,000. Again, the keyword for cash for this hour is paddle. Call ** 946 now for your chance to win $1,000. You want to take some calls?
Yes.
All right. If you'd like to chime in and respond to what LaVar is saying, 800-636-1067. Let's start off with Will in Washington, D.C. Hello, Will.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. Big fan.
Thanks.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying, and I think that your argument for it is basic. I mean, Michael Sam, you're saying he might not make the team. He's got to capitalize on every opportunity he can. He's got to get his money while he can, while he's still relevant.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because the way I look at it, if your intentions were pure, then play the game, play it out. You don't have to you telling me that let me get as much out of this as I possibly can because I don't know if I'm going to be around here. So I said I was gay, so let me try to leverage this as much as I possibly can. Like, come on, please. You're the first openly gay man to come and you got drafted. It happened. It's solidified. That'll never change. So whether you were the first gay person to get drafted and you do something with Oprah now or when your career is over, the bottom line is that's not going to change. That distinction is not going to change. You are merely showing the person that you are what your agenda is by trying to do all these things so quickly. If I'm him, if I really want to play in the National Football League, I shut my mouth. If I'm saying that about Robert Griffin III, I'll be damned if I don't say it about Michael Sam. He's not even a tenth of the player that Robert Griffin III is. And I'm saying, Robert, please shut your mouth. Please wait. Do it once you've done more. Get established. I'm saying that to Robert Griffin III. So why wouldn't I say it to Michael Sam? Why wouldn't I feel that about Michael Sam? I just feel like he's exposed himself for something that he shouldn't have exposed himself to be. That's what I say. It totally changes the way I view him, and I'm disappointed in it. I'm disappointed in having to be bothered and upset that I continue to hear about Michael Sam. If I kept hearing about him and I'm just hearing about him through the media, then that bothers me that the media is over covering the dude. But he's a part of it. He's just as much a part of this as they are, and that bothers me.
Go to Larry in Laurel. Larry, you are on the Fan.
What's up, Larry?
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? LaVar, I got a quick question for you, brother, because
Yep.
I love you, but I feel like you're bugging right now.
All right. You can feel that way.
When is the last time a National Defensive Player of the Year from a big-time program?
He's not a National Defensive Player of the Year, so you're bugging.
Co-defensive Player of the Year.
He's not a co-defensive player of the year. Get your facts correct. He was a co-defensive player in the SEC. In the SEC, that's not defensive player of the year.
I apologize. That's
All right, well, don't call me talking about bugging, pimp.
No, I said from a big time program. So let me clarify that. But either way, when is the last time an individual with that distinction didn't make a football team? So obviously he can play, right? He can play football, right?
He got sacks. I mean, I'm not saying he can't play football. As I mentioned, I'm one of the guys who stood up for the dude and said the dude got double-digit sacks in college. He should get an opportunity to play. I'm one of the guys that said that. I'm documented as one of the guys who said
you're
that.
Right. You are. But the fact that he was taken so late in the draft and is at jeopardy, obviously it's because of the whole creation of the phenomenon and the controversy around it.
It's not true. I don't buy that at all. And I'm going to tell you why I don't buy that. I'm going to tell you why I don't buy that. If you watch the dude's combine, if you watch his combine, he looked like some hot garbage. If you're watching him in his 40, if you're watching him in his vertical jumps, if you're watching him in his drills, he looked slow. He looked weak. He had no explosive power. These are all the things that people grade out as to whether you're going. Do you think that if Jadeveon Clowney would have had the same type of pro day as Michael Sam, he would have went number one?
I do not think so. No, you're right. But
he certainly would not.
How many times have we been fooled by combine performances? So now
Mike Mamula, combine warrior. Listen. I don't have a problem with what you're saying. He could very well be that guy that's a Jerry Rice that doesn't grade out high and how he runs his 40s and stuff like that. He very well could be that guy. But what I'm saying is, why being in the situation that you're in, are you calling attention to other things that could actually be detrimental to your ability to have a chance to even show that to begin with?
I just think it's a little bit that you're a little old school in your thinking right now, because right now, and not just the NFL, but in all sports, with the globalization and the marketing, it's bigger than just a game on the field. And these guys are trying to get it by any means necessary, and not just the players, but the leagues too. We look at the Hard Knocks and these different series that they put on TV. Everyone's trying to get it, not just with the game of play, but also with the other marketing aspects.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
I am 7 years older than you.
Right.
I'm not old, bruh.
No, at all.
I'm not old, I'm not old school. As a matter of fact, I work this new media, this social media, like a beast. I work advertising and marketing like a beast. I work branding like a beast. Do you know how long I've been retired?
Yeah, I know exactly how long because I'm a tremendous fan. So
I've been retired since 06.
New York
06.
Giants. I remember. I was there.
So understand. I understand marketing. I understand the value of building your brand. But I also understand if you're going to put your job first, the agenda that's playing out as we speak is not conducive to him being able to live out making a professional ball club. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you think that's old school, then that's old school. But I'm telling you right now, his approach to heading into this locker room has now already going to have the guys are going to be looking at him like he's got 6 eyeballs on his head. You know why? Not because he's openly gay, bro, but because you're bringing Oprah into our crib. Because you're selling shirts that say "Stand with Sam." What does "Stand with Sam" mean? Like, help me understand. Because if I'm a teammate, now I go from being sympathetic and like let's do this together to now, oh, you think you're a star? You think that you're a star, and that's my problem. Is he's perpetuating it? He's not playing. He's a rookie, bruh. He's a rookie. You're a rook. Don't come in here with that crap. You're a rook. Earn your keep, earn your spot, and then we can have a conversation about all that stuff later. But right now, you trying to capitalize and do this and do that right now, you've done nothing for us. You've done absolutely nothing. And all we're hearing about you this, you that, you selling shirts now, you all over the place. Now you've done a deal with Oprah. I just don't buy it. That's all. I mean, call me. I don't think I'm old school because I don't think I'm old. But I just don't. I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't buy it, Chad.
106.7 The Fan. Traffic.